Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fox the Fox Report. I know it has been quite some time since I last uploaded a video on this channel, but I am back and ready for this new season that is to come, 2022-23 Premier League for Leicester City. And as we all know, the fixtures have been released and we'll be playing Brentford for the first match of the new season at the King Power Stadium. Pretty fortunate about that. Not only a home match, but Brentford, a team that aren't the best, nor are they the worst. In the middle, pretty average, but most importantly, very, very winnable. And our last encounter against Brentford was at the KP Stadium, a 2-1 end result, two fantastic goals, one rocket of a shot by Castagna, top right corner, and one beautiful, beautiful free kick by James Maddison. And overall, Brentford last season had a good run at the start, defeating Arsenal, getting positive results, then facing us over first in West London, where we came away with 3 points, but definitely a very tough Brentford side. The atmosphere over in West London is just immense. The crowd, the chant, who knows what they were saying to James Maddison, but Maddison hit the last goal of that match, giving us 3 points over in West London. Then that January transfer window hits. Brentford signed Christian Eriksen, adding much more depth in the midfield, definitely generating much more goal-scoring opportunities. Lucky for us, we weren't able to see that Brentford side because at the KP towards the end of that season, Eriksen was injured, so not a very strong Brentford side. But the question is now, will Eriksen be with Brentford this coming first match of the new season at the KP Stadium? Personally, I don't think so. From what I'm hearing, Brentford have been offering a new contract for Christian Eriksen, but Eriksen is rejecting them apparently because he wants to leave the club, seeking another opportunity for perhaps a stronger Premier League side. So as of now, any transfers, anyone coming in supposedly to Brentford, I have not heard. So at the moment, if there is any team that will be facing the first match of the new season, it will be the same Brentford side as of right now. But I can't say that we aren't the same or we're different because we haven't done anything either. We haven't signed anyone. We definitely have some positions that need to be filled. I already have some names in mind, but we have to start moving. We're already going into July. Pretty much more than a month, just a little more than a month and a half till the season starts. We have to start making moves. Where is this rebuild that everyone's talking about? Even the kits haven't been released. But let's go over to the first month of the Premier League season for us with three of my favorite big six clubs that I want to always defeat: Arsenal, Chelsea, and Manchester United. So after that match against Brentford, we'll be playing Arsenal first at the Emirates Stadium. And Arsenal, I know last season I don't know what happened, but we should have beaten them. The first match at the KP Stadium, we were just sleeping, didn't look like we wanted to win. Then over at the Emirates, giving away free goals, can't defend set pieces, defending the corners, and then PKs, putting our hand too easy for Arsenal to score on us. I think we could have gave much, much more. Then Chelsea, towards the end of last season, Maddison's beautiful rocket of a shot, just dinking that bottom right goal, and then 1-1. But either way, definitely pretty strong start for us this season with Chelsea, Man U, and Arsenal. Very, very tough matches, but of course, if we have a strong team, if we do something this summer as well as with the players we have now, we'll definitely make a great impact. It's all in here and just having the right formation and just the right tactics. But let me know your thoughts on the first month of this Premier League new season, as well as the first match against Brentford. What are your thoughts? Are Brentford a strong side? Are they not? Will we easily beat them? What are predictions this coming season? But of course, game by game. But the way it's formatted out for the first month, Brentford, Then a week later, Arsenal. And then a week later, we have Southampton. And then a week later after that, we have Chelsea. Then 3 days after, it's Man U. So one thing we already know is that we have no European football and no League Cups at the moment. So perfect the way it's formatted out. 1 week pretty much between games, other than the Chelsea and the Man U, which is 3 days apart. So I think it's just all about going into that first match against Brentford, getting the victory, then picking up that momentum, picking up that confidence, and then thinking about Arsenal the following week to go over to the Emirates and just cause an upset. Hopefully we do, because there is so much unfinished business with Arsenal. And yeah, going back to the kits, what is the situation with that? We haven't had any word or anything regarding the kits from Leicester City, whether it's on Twitter, Instagram, but we're just seeing a bunch of just, these so-called kits coming out, speculations, supposedly this is what they look like. I don't know. But usually Leicester City pretty much tell us what the kit is the last day of, or last match of the Premier League season, which they didn't this past season with the match against Southampton. No clue. No clue there, but hopefully it's a good one. This season, or last season, I will say it was okay. I liked the home kit. The neon, the green one, I thought was okay too. The grayish, purple, pink color, whatever you call it, that was a little bit too much. So hopefully it looks nice. And yeah, that's all I have for right now. I'm glad to be back for this new season. And can't wait to see what comes about this summer. But most importantly, corrections. Corrections for those set pieces. We have to have that done by the start of the first game of the new season. Because if we keep on just defending terribly, poorly with set pieces, who knows what this season may be for us. Because right now, all what we saw last season with the set pieces, that's the reason why we're sitting in, I think, was it 8th place? Where we finished off last season, 7th place, but no, I think it was 8th place. 8th place, yeah. So if it wasn't for those terrible mistakes, errors, then who knows where we would have been at the end of that season. But it's new season, so we have to just correct that. Hopefully, we have new incoming players, and sadly, players that have to leave. I don't know what's been going on, but Tielemans still hasn't signed any new contract with Arsenal. At the moment, they're saying he's in the moves. Who knows, but will he stay with us for this next season, just being his last season with us out of contract after that? I don't know. But if that comes about, should we play him? Should we use him, even though he may go for free at the end of next season? I don't know. But of course, leave your thoughts there in the comments below, and I'll be sure to get to them as soon as I can. But that is all for this episode of Fox to Fox Report. Like I said, again, glad to be back and ready for the new season. Take care.